Yo, what's up everyone? Happy New Year and welcome to 2016, another season. I'm pretty stoked about it. I did get to go fishing over the holiday break. I was back in North Carolina. I went out with my old high school buddy Graham Holt. It was good to see him. And I was out on some new water, Davidson River. Unfortunately, it was raining for 2 days and it was insane conditions. It was running at 3,000 CFS. That's faster than any water that I've ever fished. Matter of fact, I fished at 1,200 and it was dangerous, so needless to say 3,000 was extremely dangerous. I didn't even have my wading stick. I should have brought it, but I didn't think I was going to need it. And that's a lesson that you should learn. Always bring what you got, because you just never know when you're going to need it. And this was that example. I literally looked at my wading stick and was like, I don't need that thing. Of course, that's exactly when I needed it. I wasn't going to do a video of this trip. I only caught 3 fish, but there were a couple things I wanted to talk about. One of those things being, be prepared. Like I said, I didn't have my wading stick. I should have had it. The conditions were dangerous. I looked right at it and I was like, you know what? I don't need that thing. And of course, that's when I needed it. Something I want to mention about water conditions like this are the use of streamers. Now, I think when the water level is running fast and on a rise, streamer is the best way to go. Matter of fact, when I got there, within a couple casts, I missed one of the biggest fish I've hooked in my life. So I casted it out into the faster moving water and I was working this pocket. Also, I was trying to work the log and I stripped it right through this little pocket and boom, this monster just nailed it. After I hooked it, it just gave a couple tail slashes and just popped off, man. But when I saw that tail, I knew it was a big fish. Luckily, Graham saw it too as well. And I had a witness, and luckily it's on video as well. But anyway, didn't land the fish. It was the second fish that I missed of considerable size and also with a considerable amount of line distance. So I decided to go to a new line. I decided to go with the same streamer tip line, but now I'm using the InTouch line. The InTouch line has a non-stretch core. I've heard and also read that it helps with better hook sets. So we'll see how it goes. You know, I'm all for trying something new. You know, a lot of people have been talking about this InTouch line. Try it out. So I'll let you know how that goes during the season. Another thing I'm going to go into a little bit more detail in the 2016 season are streamer tactics. Now, I put on an articulated streamer very similar to mine, to my friend's line, and for some reason I got 3 fish and also missed several that went after my line, plus the monster that I hooked. And he didn't have any bites whatsoever. So I want to explain a little bit more about strategy. I explained a couple of things that I was doing as far as tactics were concerned, you know, about thinking of each lane as grids. When you walk up to the stream, you know, kind of read the water as far as where you want to fish and kind of fish it in sections so you're not missing any of the water. He thought it was extremely helpful that he had some sort of direction or something to, I guess, a tactic to use while he was fishing instead of just blindly throwing it out there. You know, make every cast count and make every cast have a purpose. So that's something I want to go into a little bit more detail in some of my upcoming videos. The first fish that I caught was definitely a little optimistic. It was definitely punching well over its weight class. Then I missed the big monster. The decent sized fish that I did land was through a swing. And the last fish I did catch on a nymph. I tried to go after the big monster that actually broke me off in the morning. Went back there and tried to nymph it and caught this little guy instead, of course. Another thing about being prepared is the weather. I was not prepared for 70-degree plus weather in December. It was the end of December. Matter of fact, a couple years ago when I was out fishing with my buddy Graham over the holidays, it was below 20 degrees. So that's what I was prepared for. I literally have this shirt because I was so hot I had to go buy a t-shirt. I was in an Under Armour short sleeve and even that was too hot because it was one of those special heat thingies. But anyway, I had to go buy a t-shirt. So that was another thing that I was not prepared for. Luckily that this fly shop was right near the river and I was able to buy this t-shirt. Luckily I was able to enjoy some beautiful weather at the end of December with a good friend of mine, and that's what it's all about. So hopefully you enjoyed a little bit of this footage that I showed you of Davidson River. I'm really excited for what's coming up in 2016. Hope you guys are too. See you guys in the water. Hey, what's going on, everyone? Thanks for watching. If you haven't subscribed already, please do, because I'm constantly updating new footage all the time. So you can do so by clicking this right here. Also, check out our website at www.wish4fish.com. You could also check out our Instagram and other social media at Wish4Fish. Thanks a lot, guys, and see you guys in the water.